And welcome everyone to a great Sunday soccer evening between Albion and Capo FC. We're live from J. Sarah Catholic High School. I am Jose Duran alongside Mary Beth. Smooth out, Mary Beth.
Let's congratulate
great weather
teams
so
to
far
make it to
for us,
tonight's
and it
matchup.
should be a great one between
We'll
these two.
begin
Absolutely. It's
our
a
starting
good
lineups.
matchup. Hopefully it doesn't rain
First,
on
we'll
us.
begin with the
Yeah,
visitors.
hopefully it doesn't rain on us, and hopefully
Albion,
we get
San Diego.
great soccer so far. And as we see the teams coming
Number
out
23
and
midfielder,
do for
Jonathan
the traditional
Bazayas.
protocols, it's a final in this NISA Independent Cup match.
Number 20, midfielder,
Obviously, knowing that
Luis
San Diego
Carrero Morris.
being the team coming straight from NISA and Capo
Number 18,
being the team that's made it all the way here to this
Lenin
final,
Carrion.
should be a great one between these two. Capo, who comes fierce and with everything
Number 9,
here
forward,
tonight.
Alioune
But as well
Diakate.
does Albion, right, Mary Beth?
Sure, absolutely.
Number 13,
But I don't think Albion is
midfielder,
going to
Tyler
overlook
Guevara.
this, even
Okay.
though, this isn't... it is the Independent Cup, but
And
it's
number
not...
19,
It won't
forward,
hurt their season
Mayeli
either way.
Malongo.
Yeah, I think a lot of that happens a lot, right? When teams end up
Number
facing
14,
these kind of
defenseman,
clubs, right? We've seen
Ernest
it in
Mitchell.
U.S. Open, obviously, with the Cal Strikers and the way
Number
they
22,
took on
midfielder,
the
Walter
Galaxy,
Varela.
right? And not to mention what the Sacramento Republic ended up doing there. So a lot of
Number
times these
21,
teams kind of tend to
defenseman,
overlook it,
Daniel
but
Vicente.
hopefully nothing that happens tonight, right, for San Diego.
Absolutely.
Number
absolutely.
32, defenseman,
And for
Diego
Capo, right,
Villarpudua.
this is a great
Number 24,
segue
goalkeeper
for
Ryan
players to go
Buckingham.
ahead and demonstrate their talents
Albion
and playing
San
a
Diego
great
is led by head coach
San Diego
Ziggy
team, don't you think?
Kortowski.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
and Capo has, been on a roll. They have
And now
they
let's
have
meet
one
your
draw
home
and one
team,
loss all season long.
Capistrano FC.
Otherwise, everything wins. And some serious. The last two are
So you
clean
said one
sheets.
draw and one.
One draw
Starting
and one
first
loss
with
at
your
the
team
beginning of the
captain,
season.
playing
Wow, yeah.
defense,
So they're
number 4,
on roll
Sergio
too.
Montez.
And not to mention too, right? We hear the background, the noise as well as
Number
the fans.
1 in
Great turnout
goalkeeper,
tonight,
Nate
right?
King.
Absolutely, especially Albion's got some people up here, and this
Yeah.
was a little bit of a haul.
Yeah, no, it's
Number 5
and
defender,
for them,
Javier Tico
obviously,
Loya.
quite of a drive to get themselves out here, but
Number
we got a
16
great section
defender,
with divided
Cameron
between away
Kahn.
fans, home fans. It should be a great one today.
Yeah,
Number 9
I'm
in
really super
forward,
excited to see how these two
Michael
match up.
Ossie Petrovsky.
And then on the starting lineup for Albion, any player
Number
that stands
10
out to you.
midfielder.
Well, yeah,
Edgar
actually,
Oliva.
Lennon Carrion, he's number 18. He is
Number
Albion
16
homegrown.
midfielder,
So
Silva
he played for
Mouse.
Albion as a little kid, and then
Okay.
he's only 19 years old.
Number
so
18
he's making
midfielder,
his
Daniel
starting,
Segal.
debut here, so it's going to be really interesting to see what he can do.
Awesome, it's
Number
it's always great when
31,
we see
midfielder, Liam Linas.
the fruits of these players. Obviously, been playing
Number
for one team
32,
their whole
defender,
careers.
Brett
They
Lux.
obviously get a great opportunity to go ahead and
Number
showcase their
90,
talent. out
forward,
here, right?
Parker
So,
Scalzo.
an interesting match. So
And
what
Capistrano
do you
FC is
think
led
this
by
means
head coach
to
Pete
San Diego once
Carey.
if they get out of here with a victory? What would that mean for the team?
At this time, we
I
now
think
ask everyone to please stand,
especially
remove
since
your
they haven't
caps
played
as
in
the
so
honor
long,
America
because
will
they had a
sing
couple
our
against Valley
national
United that they
anthem.
didn't play. And so this is the first time they've played in a while, so I actually think that it will be good. They need
Get
to
in
get back
rhythm.
out there. Yeah, exactly. So if they win this, it'll show that,
Awesome. As we get things ready for the national anthem here in J. Sarah Catholic High School, leave it away.
Stripes and
Well, as the sun sets here in Southern California, the stars begin to emerge out of the skyline, out of
Thank you,
J.
everyone.
Sarah Catholic High School, as the field is presence of what should be an
Now
intense
let's get ready
and
for
great
some NISA Nation
Independent Cup match
Soccer!
between Albion of San Diego and Capo FC. Capo, the home team, so they have the home crowd behind them. Do you see that as a factor here, Mary Beth? About 200 folks out here tonight.
That's a really good turnout, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it never hurts to have your fans behind you. You know, it's always a boon to hear your fans rooting for you.
Right. So that should be a great turnout, great games. We should have a great, exciting of a final. Obviously, a couple of upsets throughout NISA Independent. Most importantly, on I guess our side of the region, through the West Coast, Bay City's falling last night. So, like you mentioned, right, possible overlooking some of these teams and might be affecting Albion
Our
tonight,
referees
right?
for tonight's
Sure.
match
Well, we hope
are
not.
No, exactly.
Samantha Martinez.
But I know that Albion
Anna
is
Fournier,
making some
Alana
adjustments on the
Etheridge,
pitch tonight
and
to their
Presley
normal,
Chow.
so it'll be
They
really
worked very
interesting to
hard and done a
see
great job
how
to
that
be
plays out.
selected for this
Yeah, and
matchup.
on Capo's
So
side, you know, they
show them
hoping
the respect
here
they
to go
deserve, a
ahead
great
and
display of sportsmanship, not just from our players, but our
show
many
and
great
demonstrate,
fans in
the
attendance here
talents
this
that
evening.
are out
Thank
here,
you.
right? It's always interesting to see these sort of soccer communities, like we've been talking earlier with our producer Juan here. The fact that a lot of these teams have, you know, academies where these players are since a very young age part of these teams, and it becomes sort of a family out here.
Oh,
right?
absolutely, absolutely. And that was part of the joining of
Also a
Albion,
friendly
because they've been
reminder to
around since
everybody in
1983
attendance,
with youth soccer.
if you haven't already,
And then they have had a pro
hungry or
team before,
thirsty,
but
we
then
do
they
have a
joined
food truck
with
here right
1904.
outside the stadium.
And now they have, that is exactly what they want. They want a pipeline, you know. And I love that idea. I think it's great. And, you know, I'm all for youth soccer players carrying on to aspire to pro versus, you know, aiming for that college scholarship and then moving on with it.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and then it's
Strong
a way. I
option,
mean,
starting with
from
ball
where
at
soccer
15.
was,
Parker
you know, even
Scalzo
10
to
years
kick
ago,
off.
I think about 20, 30 years ago, it's amazing how much the sport has grown here in Southern California, throughout the United States, but it's for specific teams like these that make that happen.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, these guys are out here, you know, they're getting paid and they are looking to move, you know, it's possible for them to get recruited from, you know,
Right.
the other leagues.
Absolutely. So, like I mentioned too, for Capo, right? It's a great way to segment, and as we see,
NISA Nation
the
Independent
ball
Cup
rolling,
ball
and
is
we are
underway!
underway as the NISA Independent Cup match between Capo FC and Albion San Diego. I'm Jose Duran alongside Mary Beth Smuda, bringing you all of tonight's action. Should be a great one. Great panoramic view of the mountains behind, as throughout Southern California was a hot one today, and specifically here in San Juan Capistrano, it's a sun is setting, and it's a very cool night turning into.
It's a little overcast, which actually can be really great for the players because, you know, any reprieve from heat for them is awesome.
Absolutely, especially with the field being turf.
Yeah.
So a couple of independent matches that were done not so long, 2 weeks ago, ended being in turf with heat. That played a factor. So great to go ahead and see that not being played tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a lot of, back and forth going on right now with Albion, trying
Yeah.
to set up a little bit.
Let's see Diego Villapura. Villapura crosses it to the other side and just trying to go ahead and get to
Nice.
see one another so far. Great ball put through here.
Yeah, that was some great teamwork right there. That was really good showing.
Opportunity for the first goal inside of the back of the net. No, still loose there. And the goalkeeper ends up with this one. Interesting call. It almost looked like we see a player still down. Yeah, I was interested to see if the referee was going to go ahead and call a PK, but nothing.
Yeah, honestly, because that was just an interesting turn there. Like, that could have turned really bad for their keeper, for King.
Absolutely. No, it was a great counter-attack by Albion, and it's something that Capo, as we take a look at the replay here, gets inside the box. I want to see if it was a clean tackle. Oh. It almost seems he takes player down first before the ball.
Yeah, I don't even know that he
Referee
gets the ball.
had a clear view of it there, but no call. I mean, at the end of the day, Mary, but we could go ahead and go back and forth, you and I here, but whoever has the call, it's the main official on the field.
Yeah, correct, absolutely. And there's no VAR here, so.
Yeah. Ball loose in the corner.
Yeah, and Diakate is one of Albion's top scorers. I'm glad he's back up.
Yeah, it's something that thankfully it was nothing much there, but here comes San Diego again. Capo trying to go ahead and get things rolling.
Yeah, this is good play right now.
Ball on the far side.
I almost wonder if Capo, with as strong of a season as they are having, if they maybe sort of overlooked Albion.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I'm kind of seeing a little bit of. I don't think they expected Albion to come out as strong as they did.
Right. No, and it's something that it affects teams no matter what tier you are. Right.
Correct.
When you feel your things are rolling, you feel very confident, and before you know it, something like we just saw, that counterattack, could go ahead and sort of be a wake-up call for them.
Absolutely. That could have easily been a goal.
Throw-in coming for Capo FC.
Throw in here, restarted. Walk, still stuck towards the midfield, breakaway.
Oh, that was a good tackle.
Yeah, great tackle, hitting ball still, and captain receives it, plays it back, gets taken down. Referee says play on. Ball all the way to King, clears it. Onside, flag stays down as Petrovsky inside the box.
Okay, Buckingham.
And a great defensive clearance there by Albion. Just in the last second there, Marybeth gets there and able to poke that one towards the goalkeeper. Clean tackle.
Yeah, absolutely. But, Ryan Buckingham was there to make the stop, so.
Great stuff so far, back and forth, as, King, goalkeeper for Capo, was able to go ahead and put just a great ball for Petrovsky, as we see him receive the ball, chest it down, touched in the middle, and no problem here
nice
for
give for Mitchell.
Mitchell, yeah, clears it all the way to the back. Ball still loose there, headed by Lux, all the way back to his goalkeeper. He has Loyo nearby if he wants them, and Lina's all the way over here hugging the line near side. He prefers to go for a kick all the way to Scalzo.
Albion doing a little playing against each other in the middle of the field right there.
Yeah, recovered by Albion. Give and go, and it seems as, the first couple of minutes, it was a lot of the teams trying to get to know one another and
figure out exactly,
their game plans, right, and try to figure one another out, and it seems like they've settled down into the game.
Absolutely, and I like the way you can feel that there is already palpable tension. Like Capo, I think, really might have
Contact play
thought
on
they
the
were going
field.
to have
Free kick
a little
coming
bit
for
of an
Capo
easier time than they are right now.
FC.
And at the end of the day, remember, it's 11v11, right?
Right.
That's all it is to it. No matter what it comes down to, it's 11v11, and in soccer, anything can happen.
Oh, that is one of my favorite parts about this sport. You literally cannot take your eyes off of it.
Cross here, defended, cleared away all the way to Masu. Pokes it away, still going Masu, and stealing away cleanly by San Diego. And here comes the counterattack once again, with the burst of speed. Ball put through in the middle, still there, and cleared away for last second, and all the way towards the middle of the field. Still loose. Ball forward, and Scalzo able to go ahead and poke it in front of him. Petrovsky inside, puts a cross in, and trying to find Oliva. And Scalzo, very well put through ball.
Yeah, it needed a little more, gumption, but it was a good shot. And again, Buckingham, where he needs to be.
Exactly.
Doing what he needs to do.
As we predicted here, and San Diego, like we mentioned, not to overlook any of the teams, and so far it looks like they've taken this very seriously to start the game.
Absolutely, and like I said, this is, it's not. Ooh, ouch.
50-50 ball here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Petrovsky takes the worst of it. He goes down, yeah.
Oof.
How'd that look
Looks
to
like
you,
Marybeth? I think it was
50-50?
clean. Yeah, absolutely.
We'll take a look at the replay here.
Stoppage and play, player down on field.
It looks like he just got the wind
receives.
knocked out of him.
As a matter of fact, it almost seems as if Petrovsky takes
A knee?
he takes the slide, and it would have seemed like if the San Diego would have gotten the worst part of it, but it ends up being the opposite way here. And a lot of times too, players try to go ahead and sell it and get something going for the referee. But so far, 7 minutes. How have they seemed to you?
This is a great match so far. I really am enjoying the action on both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was ready to see a score. Let's
Good
get going.
back and forth stuff as we take a look at the replay of a possible PK here. What interests me is the slide before the ball gets there, right?
Are we talking about the goal?
The not PK call. It was a slide that it almost seems the Capo player slides way before the ball gets there, takes down the San Diego player, but
in the box, like
in the
practically
box, yeah.
in the net.
Good look for our head official, but no call.
Yeah, you know, it is hard to see from all angles.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
In live action, too, right? We get the opportunity to see it in a slow-motion replay as a long ball put here from Malongo. Still loose and very well defended there by Linas. Cleared all the way to the outside.
Ball out of bounds. Throwing for Albion San Diego.
It's going to be a busy one for Malongo, right?
Yeah, he's another one of Albion's top scorers. He's a fun player to watch.
Absolutely. So this part of the flank, pay attention to Malongo number 19 as
absolutely. Malongo and Diacate, they're dangerous in front of the net.
ooh, as Villa Padua, they're not able to go ahead and
Throwing
control.
coming for Capo FC.
As folks still making their way into the stadium here in J. Sarah Catholic High School, and a great turnout for Capo and a great turnout for the traveling San Diego as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, I'd just like to point out, I'm noticing here we've got a female head referee and then also a female assistant referee. So
absolutely.
I like that. I like to see that kind of mixing.
Great stuff.
Absolutely.
Great stuff to go ahead and get us going as well. And so far, 9 minutes into the game and entertaining back and forth. Both teams sort of trying to get to know one another in these initial minutes, but things settling in.
Absolutely. I think Albion is, you know, I want to say doing just a touch better. I think they really want it more, and I'm really interested in this style of play that they've got going on because it is a little bit different than they normally do.
Great break away through, take a shot deflected. Oliva takes a shot and no problem for goalkeeper there, and quick turnaround and breakaway.
Yeah, Capo seems to have a laser light right on Ryan Buckingham's hands. They just can't get it from another angle. Here we go, nice pass, Tyler Gabara.
Push keeps going.
He's a very instinctive player. He's a good player.
Malongo there, give and go, still loose in the middle, and San Diego still with possession.
Sparella
And very well defended and clearing by Capo, still loose there in the middle,
whoa,
battling, and a lot of physical play. Mary, you called it. You said it as soon as it started. Like, I see the intensity, I feel it, and no more intensity than that. Yellow card taken out.
Ooh.
Wow.
But did you see the two players
We'll look at the replay here.
go together and the guy jumped through the middle?
It's physical play. We see them swing and miss here.
Right there. See how he jumps?
Yeah,
That's
he swung
crazy.
and missed, still loose there. Sliding tackle.
So is yellow shown
Yeah, it's
to,
a yellow shown.
and is it shown to Capo?
Yeah, and it should be for the player
And again,
on the floor.
Again, yeah, exactly. Playing the rough play and they get injured.
I believe is Lux there,
Oh,
the
yeah,
player
limping.
with the yellow. As he goes into the book, something to go ahead and pay close attention to, as always. You know, any center back gets carded, especially carded early, right? It's something that he has to play with a lot more caution not to get that red card.
Oh, absolutely. And he's limping, too. He's going off the pitch for a minute to rest up, maybe get taped up or something.
Yeah, he took the worst part of that one, but we've seen tackles like that out of Lux. We saw it out of Petrovsky, and
it doesn't seem to pan out for them.
yeah, but thankfully for both teams, nothing that seems to be of major concern. As we see a dead ball free kick here, going to be taken.
Oh, that was Lennon Carrion. He
Carrion.
was the young player, yeah.
Crossed in towards the middle,
Oh, a little too
all
much
the way
juice.
too far, and lost on to the sideline and a throw in for Capo.
Throwing coming for Capo FC.
And I think it's going to, oh no, not Petrovsky.
12 minutes gone by here from J. Sarah Catholic High School Stadium. Great entertaining stuff between Capistrano FC and Albion San Diego. I'm Jose Duran alongside Mary Beth Smuda, bringing you all of this NISA Independent Cup match action.
That was a nice cross move.
Yeah, right to the player's foot, huh?
Exactly. Those are rare
Oof.
and beautiful to see.
Yeah, and this is exactly what we were talking in the pregame too, right? These opportunities for these players to go ahead and demonstrate their talents out there. So, absolutely opportunity for anyone to go ahead and pay attention. But a great cross and turn of field by Linus. Throw in for Capo. Looks like it's going to be taken by Oliva, and right away they're shoving themselves in. It's physical down there.
Yeah, absolutely. Lots of free kicks today.
Cross looking for Petrovsky.
A little too much juice.
Ball out of bounds. Goal kick coming for Albion San Diego.
Just a little too much there, and it's lost for a quick restart. No one checking in. And out towards the sideline.
Oh, goodness.
And great, and another foul and another yellow card here.
That was a nice touch, though. That could have turned out.
Yeah.
I would have been interested to see where that went. Ooh, goodness.
That's the second yellow card shown to a Capo player.
Yellow card called in the play. It's the second one against Capo FC. Free kick coming for Albion San Diego.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, he was up in the air, too.
Yeah, obvious free kick foul. Not sure exactly who the player carded was. We'll get you that information in a second, but it's a second Capo player with a yellow, Mary Beth.
Yeah, and this is pretty early in the first half still.
Yeah.
Got plenty of time. Yeah, I didn't see who she booked.
Yeah, no, it's the left back. As we get things restarted here.
Okay.
Quick restart, thought in towards the center of the field. I believe it was Cone. Keeper kicks it out.
Yep.
Looking for Scalzo, and now he receives it. Chest is down, touch, and here comes Capo. Cutting inside. Ball stolen away cleanly, it seemed like, and the referee blows the whistle for a free kick, dead ball.
Absolutely.
Contact on the play. Free kick coming for Capo FC.
Quick restart here. Give and go, pushing, going. Tucking of the jerseys, the referee says, yeah, free kick, foul. And not happy, Siegel turns back to an Albion player and almost as if says, hey, you want the jersey, take it after the game, not during the game, huh?
Yeah, it's a little premature.
Free kick for Capo FC.
Let's see, free kick, dangerous ball, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Capo FC players, long ball, looking for Scalzo and Petrovsky. Ball still loose in the middle. And cleared away finally by San Diego. Here's Malango.
That's Diacate.
But that was Diacate receiving there. Still loose there, controlled by San Diego.
Wow.
Foul, and
that was
referee blows the whistle. Free kick. Blatant foul there.
Contact foul on the play. Free kick for Albion San Diego.
Via Padua. Controlled by Varela. Overlapping touch and great by Tyler. Here's Malango now. Controls it. Gets away by one. Gets away from two. Almost entering the box.
Right to Walter Varela.
Yeah, Varela give and go, and great defensive stuff by Capo. Here's Petrovsky. Leaves it off towards his captain. Trying to find Petrovsky. Not a very great touch by Padua, and Petrovsky able to go ahead and control and trying to switch the field.
And then Johnny Bezayas pops in.
Bezayas gets there first. If he takes a better touch, he's on the breakaway for a counter.
Capo FC.
Just needed to keep it at his feet a little bit.
Yeah.
Throw in again for Capo.
You know, but so far in 17 minutes of play, not that many mistakes from both these teams. Physical. But not that many mistakes, huh?
Exactly. It's a really, really great match to watch.
Long ball here, looking for Petrovsky. The referee blows her whistle. Not exactly for
Offside.
what. She's going towards someone on the bench, and he gives a yellow card. But interesting that she broke off the play, right?
Yeah,
to go ahead and give.
Took away their momentum.
Yeah, that we saw Petrovsky was onside on the and Petrovsky obviously upset about that.
Yeah.
But she gives a yellow card
on the play.
To the coach.
Yeah, somebody on the bench. And usually it typically happens, right? Maybe that's somebody kind of just chirping away on the bench, and
But
the
it's
referee.
a little early for
yeah,
that.
but usually too, right? The referee waits for a dead ball and then goes over and
Sure,
or gives she must have possibly giving him a couple of warnings, huh?
Yeah, exactly. And, who knows what he said.
Yeah,
Maybe it was
true.
the exact right thing to get her to stop the play.
Exact right.
There's Petrovsky.
Ball out of bounds, and and a lot of things too.
Ball out of
Throughout
bounds,
different
thrown
sports,
for
I feel
Albion
like the
San
respect
Diego.
towards head referees, it's kind of evaporated, right? I remember back in the day, you said anything, yelled to the referees, the respect that you had towards the head official, you got shown a yellow card, and I feel it's a lot loose. But like you mentioned, she must have said exactly the right thing to get him carded.
Yeah, and they were far enough away. Like, he
Yeah.
must have said it loud enough that,
Throw-in coming for Capo FC.
you know what, I respect her for it, though. I mean, you're
Yeah.
right about the momentum of the play, but,
It must have been something.
yeah.
And he's lucky that it got just the yellow and not possible red
Bounced out
card.
of
Yeah,
there,
because then
exactly.
you're out of here. You're gone. Interesting stuff. Got good stuff. No
Ball out of
PK
bounds.
call to
Rolling
start the
for
game
Capo
and
FC.
back and forth.
Which that
Physical
could have turned-
stuff.
That first play really could have changed the momentum.
Yeah,
of the
absolutely.
match.
Changed the completely view of how the game would have turned out. Here's Scalzo. Tries to switch it off and finds Linas. Great touch that Linas has as he gives it to Petrovsky. Oh, what a give and go
Wow,
by
that was-
Petrovsky to
He
Linas.
did it from behind.
Yeah, with a quick heel, crossing it. Not the best of crosses, and it's going to get lost towards the end line for a goal kick. But how about that give and go by Petrovsky
That
and
was-
Linas?
For Albion
Yeah,
San
from behind.
Diego.
That was beautiful. And
Oh.
Petrovsky, again, like,
The replay here,
there
huh?
we go.
Petrovsky, you were saying?
Watch this from behind.
Oof.
Boop. He doesn't even look. That was beautiful. It was almost not, it was like a one touch for sure, but almost not even a touch. Like, he just kind of helped it roll in that direction.
Absolutely great touch here, and it seems the connection that Linas and Petrovsky have it's a great one here. Petrovsky putting the pressure on Villapadua, does so well, still there, cleared away by San Diego, and Petrovsky able to control with his left. Was trying to find Linas, still loose there, and here's Varela. Cuts inside, tries to get away from one.
Gabara.
Here's Gabara. Back to Varela. Villapadua not on the same page
Ball
there,
bounce,
and the ball
throw-in
gets
coming for
loose
Capo
for a throw-in.
FC.
The ball was his to play.
Yeah. Scalzo.
So I don't know
Scalzo.
if he's got something going on.
Still there. Tries to get away, crossing it, and deflected on an Albion player for a corner kick.
Ball out of bounds. Corner kick coming for Capo
20 minutes
FC.
It seems for like the past 5 minutes, Capo has been putting
Making
on the pressure. Huh?
Absolutely.
Opportunity for the 1-0 here. 20 minutes gone by. Corner kick going to be taken over by Oliva. Hand up, down means they're ready to go. Crossed. Far. Petrovsky gets ahead to it and cleared away from San Diego. Still loose there. Shot from the outside. No
Way-
problem there for
Capo FC
goalkeeper
shot a goal out of
Buckingham
bounds.
as it's a goal kick.
for Albion San
Absolutely.
Diego.
That was some rocket on that one. Well over. Almost a field goal, I dare say.
And we'll go with San Diego first. What do they have to do from now on to, what do you think they have to do to get the ball in the back of the net?
You know, that is a connection that they have a little issue with.
Okay.
But like I said, they've got the right guys in the front. Right now, they need to get those guys the ball.
Yeah,
Honestly.
it's about getting those players, especially your forwards, right, in positions to be successful. And for Capo FC, where do you see them to go ahead and get the back of the net? What do they have to do?
Honestly, aim better.
Yeah, okay.
I just
There
you
she
know,
is. She's an honest person.
I mean, they come so close.
Yeah, no, because they are playing great soccer. They are great. The connection from Petrovsky, Linas is great. It's physical. Foul as
one's
Siegel
gonna be-
goes down there, and
Contact foul on the play. Free kick coming for
physical
Capo
game
FC.
so far here, Mary Beth. And that's kind of been the name of the game so far, right? The physicality of it so far.
Absolutely, and I think it's physical. Yeah, they're getting some free kicks out there, but it's not violently physical. Like
Yeah.
I've seen some matches
Handball
where
on
they're
the
just
play.
so chirpy and scrappy, and it's like what's the point?
Yeah.
Just play your match.
Absolutely, completely agree there. And sometimes it feels like, and it's part of it. It's mental, because then it gets into some players' heads where they, like you mentioned, you're trying to have them focus on a match, and they're focusing
Ball out
on
of bounds. Goal kick.
you know,
for
Who they're gonna go
Albion.
for
Yep,
next,
exactly.
exactly.
And then ends up being carded, and you affect your team in a certain way that it doesn't end up being a good day. But hopefully, so far tonight, None of that, but it's been 2 players from Capo FC who have been carded.
And their coach.
And one of their assistants might have been a coach or somebody on the bench, so something to go ahead and take a peek at. Varela controlling. Via Padua.
Okay. Got a nice touch to Kabara.
Yeah. Great stuff so far on this near side. And let's go to the opposite.
Yeah, now just get that forward. Don't hesitate.
There's Mitchell. Ball put in the middle.
There's Carry
Great.
On.
Control by Carry On. Still give and go.
Oh, goodness. Yes, turn that.
And finds Diakate. He's still controlling, still fighting for it, still going, still battling, and gets away with it and controls the ball.
Absolutely, and did it well. Like, he didn't try to just unload it. He stayed with it.
Here's Capo trying to go, and Mitchell able to read that like a buck.
There goes Barella.
Varela still going.
There's Malongo.
Malongo controls. Great stuff from Petrosky. Seems like if he had gotten the ball cleanly, that is very something to pay attention to. Kicks the ball away. Referee didn't see that, or else possible card coming out as we take a look at the replay.
No, that was absolutely a clean steal.
Yeah. There's nothing but the ball, but
absolutely. And
referee.
Again, with the turn with it, like they have some.
Long ball here, way too long, and ball's going to be loose.
Ball
and
kicked out of bounds. Throwing for Capo FC.
Control from Capo, trying to get out and looking for Linus.
Oh, Gabarro's
still there
on his
and
back.
all over. Great pressure by Gabarro and able to go ahead and get there for. Now will be a Capo throw-in.
Another throw-in for Capo FC.
24 minutes into this one. Still 0-0, but entertaining stuff, huh, Mary Beth?
It's very entertaining. Like I said, and this referee's had some very interesting things she's had to deal with.
Yeah.
To, assess and make the right decision.
Malongo there.
Yep.
Stepping over inside the box, crossing it
Right
in.
to the keeper.
And no problems for a
Goal kick
goalkeeper
coming
there.
for Capo FC.
It's okay. Keep the pressure on.
Yeah, so far both teams are putting good pressure. We've seen Petrovsky able to go ahead and get a couple of breakaways, and we see him here again.
Wow.
Flag stays down. Great ball here put for
Super
Petrovsky.
great.
Controlling with his right, trying to get it inside of Villapadua. Still there, shoots it with his left.
Yeah,
it's got to be something special to take it from there and put it into the corner. He tried it,
Goal kick coming
but it's got to
from
be something special to get that one in the back of the net.
Sure, and he definitely had Villapadua right on him, so he had to shoot around that as well.
Pressure's been the name of the game so far tonight, and we see Mitchell try to get out of it, and Albion with control of the ball.
Careful. Yeah, Capo, you can tell, definitely has changed their pace a little bit than how the match started. They're a little more focused.
Yeah. First couple of minutes, both teams seem...
Just kind of...
Free kick coming for
like
Capo FC!
So they're like assessing each other.
Yeah, get the feel
of
the game, trying to get the game plan of each team going, and so far they seem to settle down after 25 minutes of play.
Yeah. Capo doesn't want to look like they want to let this one go, which I completely understand. Like I said, they've had an amazing season so far.
Linus. Controls with his right. Give and go. Linus still there. Has Petrovsky if he wants him. Still Linus. Still Linus. Still Linus in the box. Deflected. Clear there. And here comes Varela. Cuts inside. Physical stuff there. Wow. Ball put it here. Control. Deflected. And Buckingham able to go ahead and get that with no problem. And now we go the other way. Here comes San Diego with the counterattack. How about that 50-50 clash there, huh?
I was just thinking that. I was like, how of all the calls we've had so far was that not one?
But thankfully enough, both players kind of just walked away from it as if mutually agreed upon, hey, you win 50-50, I win 50-50, and we're both fine.
It's part of the game.
Yep. Clearance and via Padua.
Ball out of bounds.
Very great stuff
for Capo FC.
from the right back of San Diego so far tonight.
Absolutely, and
Liam
Capo has this give and go, like it's their
great
thing.
stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
As you just mentioned it, we saw it here again. Here's Siegel inside, controls with his right, tries to find Scalzo, and
it looks like they changed the lineup a little bit because Petrovsky's back here now, and they've got Scalzo was up there.
Yeah.
Just trying to maybe change the momentum, shake it up a little bit.
And Petrovsky, we've called his name out many times here. Petrovsky still with the control. Take the shot on the outside! It goes just near the post. That's defended by Buckingham and is going to be a goal kick. How did that one look to you, Mary Beth?
That one had some juice behind it. All he needed to do was just cut it a little tiny bit more.
Shot with his left. Great stuff from Petrovsky. Here we go the opposite side.
I can't tell, did Buckingham get his hand on it at all? Or did
No, it didn't seem like it. We went straight for goal kick, and Petrovsky, great stuff from him. He has great touch. He has great movements away from the ball when the ball's not to his feet, and obviously a great left-footed shot there too.
And he's a very instinctive player.
Absolutely.
He sees where that ball is going to be a minute before it's there. Oh, there goes Diakate.
Diakate, another extremely talented player, and gets the ball floating away. Here comes Capo FC. It seems like they're now everyone's warm. Bodies are warm. We're ready to go. 25 minutes in, and here we go the opposite way.
Putting the pressure on, exactly.
Yeah. Petrovsky on the far side, way by himself. Yapadua and sees him, knows it, aware of him there, and
they're trying to pull him off sides. Yeah.
Yeah. Oliva, great through ball here from Oliva as the ball is able to go ahead and way too far. Gets over the cross line for a goal kick.
Coming for Albion SD.
But 29 minutes in, how does this game look so far to you, Mary Beth? What you expected?
No, yes and no. Yes,
Okay.
I expected the intensity on both sides, but like I said, Albion has made some changes from what I'm used to seeing. So it's interesting to watch. I like to see the change up. And Capo, you know, like we said, maybe was overlooking things a little bit in the beginning, but now they're coming on strong.
There's Diakate able to go ahead and
They're not trying to let that ball go anywhere near their net.
no, and they've done so far good stuff defensively, right? Other than that early kind of PK no call that we saw, they've been well defensively.
And again, that was so early in the match. I would be really interested to see what that would have done for Albion, like how much of a fire that would have lit for them.
Free kick
Yeah, because then
Capo
also
FC.
those early goals, I feel they're tricky. I feel because then you're like, okay, let's defend the 1-0. And then your game plan just completely changes from what it was originally, and that kind of affects the team too.
That's very true. I would hope that they wouldn't hold a one-goal lead.
Right, as someone who wants to go ahead and see an entertaining game, when teams park a bus, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. But I would love to see somebody get one in.
Yeah, you know, the most inviting guest hasn't made an appearance so far here tonight, but we're hoping with about 15 minutes left here in the first half, that changes.
Match. Sure, absolutely. And the momentum is both ways. It literally could be either side.
Yep, completely agree on that, and possible, you know, counterattack opportunity for any of these teams.
Absolutely.
Ruela goes all the way back.
Vicente got the captain's band on his arm.
Tonight,
Barra again with a little juke work. Oh, yeah.
And he's still there. Finds Malongo, still controlling, stepping over it, still there. Takes a shot from it, deflected, still loose. And goalkeeper
Diakate
gets there
was
just
there,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
King secures the ball.
As King able to go ahead and secure the ball and
that was
save
great
that
pressure,
one.
though. I like to see players not back off. I'm not saying injure a keeper or anything like that, but I like to see players press at it. Yeah. That's part of your, you know, game, is to keep them off theirs.
Absolutely. Petrovsky's still fighting for it.
Absolutely. Morris.
Yeah. And we go on the far side. Here's San Diego trying to get
Johnny
things
Macias
going.
right up to
Malongo controls it. It could be a 3v3 here.
Oh,
puts the ball for Diakate. It's too far ahead of
just
Diakate, and we see a player on the turf here from Capo. Not exactly sure what happened, but 32 minutes in, and
lots of guys on the ground tonight.
yeah, not exactly sure if it's due to just person. And no one seems to go ahead and touch him. It seems he took himself down.
Oh, yeah? Did he trip or something?
No, possible just muscle injury, cramps, or something related to injury, but no contact injury as he goes down.
Well, he's sitting up. That's good. Drinking.
Yeah.
Maybe he was just cramping out.
From here, it seemed that he had put in his socks down and possibly taking strikeouts, and when you see that, it seems not so much of a good sign. But either way, 32 minutes in, entertaining stuff from these two teams, and San Diego seemed to have gotten that off on a great foot from the first couple of minutes. Things sort of to balance out. We saw Capo team more offensively, and so far tonight, with 15 minutes to go, what do you expect from San Diego?
I expect they're going to keep doing what they've been doing the last couple plays, really driving for the net, because I know that they want to score before this halftime.
Yeah, we see Gabara and Malongo, the way they play on down the line. It's going to be dangerous here for San Diego.
Yeah, absolutely. Malongo's great at the turn and shoot. That's kind of a specialty. Via Padua.
Goes all the way to Mitchell. He controls it.
Cross it.
Passes the equator of the field. Still going Mitchell, and now he opens it up to the right side.
There's Mosu trying to make a change over there.
The ball trying to find Varela and stolen away, and here comes the counterattack. Low ball looking for Scalzo. Flag stays down. Still fighting for it, and Vicente able to get there first and clear that one away for a throw-in.
Way far away.
Ball out of bounds. Throw-in coming for Capo FC.
It's going to be a throw-in for Capo FC, and
these can be dangerous, especially this close to the net. If they get it in just the right spot, and it can take a bounce or hit the right player in the head. And
with the right player, it's as good as a corner kick.
Oh, my gosh, absolutely.
We'll see if they take it as is. It doesn't seem like they're getting players in the box, and they're going to go ahead and get a restart. Here's Capo. Turns around. They turn around. Gets a cross in. Trying to find Scalzo. Down and cleared away by Albion. Ball back into the possession of Capistrano FC. Still there.
Yeah, Albion needs to. They do great in the back end, but they really need to get better at holding onto that ball, keeping it at their feet more toward the net.
Great slide defensively from the Capo FC side, and Petrovsky able to control it. Still going with his left, cutting inside. Now he has Linas making an overlapping run. He finds him. Linas crosses it all the way through. Oh. Still there. Goalkeeper coming in, punching it out.
Oh, he just kicked him.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
He ended up giving Buckingham a little present at the end of the play there.
Yeah, that's
look at the replay.
Play. I can't believe the ref didn't call that.
No, I mean, the referee, I think, followed the ball there, but as we see, Linas put a cross in. The ball's still looser. I think he's not happy with the way King, but King just comes and plays the ball like you're supposed to, and he stretches the ball.
Did his job, no problem.
And he didn't even. Buckingham,
he just popped it, and he bumped into him, but he didn't
use
his elbows or anything,
Look clean from up here, and referee not.
And that was very dangerous play. That wasn't even a, like a gentle nudge or whatever. That was a kick with your cleats.
Physicality has been present in this match so far tonight, and a couple yellow cards could have been worse for this particular play, but the referee says play on, and we're still not at no.
Absolutely, and null for all.
Via Padua controls it, passes the equator of the field
right to Morris there.
Here's Morris passing. Varela trying to go at it.
I lied, that's Malongo.
And then Lina's not able to go ahead and control that one. He doesn't expecting Malongo to go ahead and lose that one there. And quick restart for Albion. Varela switches it over to Mitchell. Controls it. Touches it. And Diakate now.
Right back to Varela. Up to Gabara.
Oh,
nice touch.
Give it a go. Gabara making the way inside. He gets inside the box, back outside. Great cross in, all the way through the header and a goal! Goal!
That was a beautiful head.
Albion San Diego able to go ahead and get into the back of the net and get that one in, and it's 1-0 San Diego.
I think it was Malongo, number 19, but I'm not sure.
Great stuff, and as we see, great play from San Diego.
Yeah, absolutely.
Albion SD goal by number 19, Naeli Malongo. First of the game, and that makes the score
As we see the
One for
ball
Albion
put
SD,
here by
0 for Capo
for
FC.
Gabara.
With 8 minutes
Great
remaining
cross,
in the
and
first half of play.
Malongo able to go ahead and put that one into the back of the net. A great
Beautiful.
header, great
He was
play.
exactly where he needed to be. Up, and that's the burner that Albion needed.
Parker Scales
I
will kick in
think they're
midfield
going
for
to
Capo
try and get
FC.
another one before the half. Honestly.
Well, we talked about it in the pregame that, Malongo and Diakate have been a threat on the offensive side for San Diego, and it's evident there, but we got to give kudos to that cross by Tyler Gabara, right? And exactly where he wanted to put it, and
Like
he
I
finds
said,
the head of Malongo.
very instinctive player, and that was hard too because that ball was trying to still make its way out, and he was able to cross it. Ooh,
Taken down here. Dangerous.
Lennon carry on.
And it's Lux, who's already been yellow. Carrion goes down. Referee knows that Lux had been already carded because, in all honesty here, it could have possibly been a second yellow card here.
Yeah, absolutely, it could have.
Yeah.
Down to 10 men, they would go.
It's one of those, you take a read of the game, and I feel if that would have been second half, definitely card comes out.
Sure.
For it being in the first, I think she kind of just decided, hey, let's keep things how they are.
I wonder if she's, sometimes they give them a little verbal, like, I
Yeah.
didn't card you this time, but you're going to need to pay attention.
Great cross here, headed and saved by King.
Wow, Albion almost with another
Almost
one
with a
right
second
on top
goal,
of it.
yeah. And
Nate King with the save!
Petrovsky trying to get away from it, but great header from Albion, and an even better save by King. Here we go the other way. Scalzo still fighting for it. Got to get away from Villapadua, and he does. Han's not happy with the call. Yellow card is going to be taken out, and who is it going to be giving for? Who did you call the foul for San Diego or Capo?
I think Capo.
Yeah, and he gives the yellow to Villapadua.
No.
Yellow card call against Albion SD, their first of the game.
They were both doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, they
That's
were
what I
going
don't-
shirt tuck pull, but it seems that head official down there, she thought Villapadua, as we take a look at the replay, both going at it.
And, yeah,
But also, if I'm not so sure why she stopped the play, right? Because
Again,
Capo
took their momentum.
still had control of the ball, and another call being. But also, if you're gonna call a foul and break a play to that, you better take out a card, right?
Absolutely.
If that's the case.
To make it, yeah, absolutely. And then we have a free kick here from decent range for Petrovsky,
Yeah,
and he's dying to get it in there.
Seagull right next to him. Yeah, it almost seems I'm
Free
reading
kick
it too.
coming for
Body
Capo
language
FC.
reads that he's going straight for goal, huh?
Do you think he's actually going to take it, or do you think?
I feel he's going to go towards the far side, right where we see on
I just didn't know if it like a trick play. You know how sometimes
the overlapping run.
Yeah,
that too.
but it looks like Petrovsky, and yeah, I think he should go straight for the net. I'm gonna be really honest.
You catch him sleeping for sure, but we see Seagull here making a run. Might be that play that we just called. Goes for a cross in, headed away defensively. Still loose. Petrovsky fighting for it. Varela, yeah, fighting for it against Petrovsky, and the ball's going to go all the way to Gabara.
Gabara right over to Vicente in front of the net. That's
Dangerous
terrifying.
play, yeah, dangerous position there for San Diego, and they get out of it. Yakate trying to find Varela, and here comes Gabara. Look at the speed of lightning that he finds himself in, and not the best of the ball, but it takes a deflection, and
Yeah.
it's all San Diego now. Remember?
Absolutely. Well, in this half, we'll
Yeah,
see
no,
what
and-
happens at the half.
Right, we talked about the last 15 minutes being essential, and I feel in the last 5 minutes ever since the goal, it's been all San Diego.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, there we go. Varela right to Diakate.
Yakate here controls it, tries to cut inside, finds
Looking for
Morris,
Malongo, but
yeah,
back
but-
over to Varela.
Here's Varela controlling with his right, trying to go ahead and find making of the run was Malongo, who definitely is in the groove mood and a great groove after that goal.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got the mojo now. He's got
Yeah.
the taste in his mouth.
Varela still on there, trying to get away.
He's a little
And
shirt
finds
pull there.
Mitchell. Crosses the equator of the field. Mitchell still going.
There's Malongo. Oh, where were you going with that?
And Capo able to control. Here's Seagull still there. Getting away from one and taken down, and Scalzo goes down. And possible yellow card,
No,
as
definitely.
a yellow card is handed to,
Varela.
it appears to be
Yellow card
Varela.
on the play against Albion SD. It's their second of the match. Free kick coming for Capo FC.
Yeah, and he came from the just from the back and clips him down.
Yeah, it's like almost their intensity is too much. It's like settle. You got that goal. Now just play your match. And again, don't play defense like we said, but you know.
And we touched upon it too, right? Earlier, we were like, hey, it's mental, it's the physical adds onto it. But once you go ahead and your head just gets the better part of it, and your head's out of it in terms of not following the game plan, it affects it. And these are dangerous plays.
Very, very dangerous because like he's dead, 30-yard line. That's easily a shot.
Yeah, absolutely. As we see Buckingham directing the wall, 1, 2, 3 players on the wall. We'll see if he'll go straight for goal. Doesn't seem like he's taking much distance. He goes for a cross
Albion
and cleared away.
Yep, Johnny Bazeas was able to head that. Still kind of not out of danger.
No, yeah, still control there, and the referee able to blow offsides. Flag is lifted, and with about 2 minutes left here, plus whatever the referee wants to add on, it's Albion San Diego ahead of this one, 1-0. Mitchell, ooh, dangerous play there to Vicente, but he's able to go ahead and get over there.
With the Capo guy right in between.
Yeah, right between there. Linas, problems controlling, ball all the way to Lux, and King able to go ahead and clear that one out.
Right to the other end.
Mitchell, what control and
beautiful trap.
Yeah, beautiful bring down there by Mitchell. Still loose. And, Capo's still putting pressure, but it's almost as if, that ends up playing a factor towards the second half when tired legs.
Exactly. They wear themselves out.
Work yourself out. So it's about timing those runs.
Yeah, Albion had a on the road stint, and they had a comfortable lead in a match, and they took the second half. They just defended, and the coach understood. He knew exactly what to do, and, that's not the strategy for Capo right now.
Yeah. Ball in the corner, very well defended by.
Ball out of bounds. Throwing coming for Capo FC. Dean Chung with the throw-in.
All the way back for.
Putting the pressure on. Here comes.
Defensively, almost taken away by Diakate. Still fighting for it, and Capo able to go ahead and control it. Here's Linas.
Gabara
all over him.
Yeah.
Linas still going. And great touch to get away from the
another backwards
Albion
one.
there, yeah.
They're not afraid to take those passes backwards, the bottom of their foot.
Yeah, and a great touch.
Yeah.
Petrovsky making the run. They don't find him, and here comes Capo. Still great touch and cleared away. Now all the way for Linas. And
throwing for Capo FC.
Quick restart for Capo.
There's Montez.
Linas still with it. Going towards the corner, and he runs out of.
We have to do a
goal kick coming for Albion SD.
Runs out of some field here, and there's going to be a goal kick for Albion. You're head coach of San Diego. You're happy so far, or a lot to adjust? What do you think?
No, not a lot to adjust. I don't think so. Especially understanding this team. No, they made the adjustment they needed to make already, and got that goal.
Yeah.
So I think the second half is going to look really similar to this half.
Varela tries to find Diakate, very well defended by Linas, sliding there and taking the ball. Via Padua able to control it. No, the referee says it got a handball. Petrovsky able to control and quick restart. Too quick.
Yeah,
I feel, because then
absolutely
not a great ball. Varela still going with it. Gets away from one. Opens it up for Gabara. Gabara picks his head up. Already had one great cross. Could be a second, and King able to control that one out. Punches it out. Shot from the outside!
Oh, my goodness.
Just wide.
And
goes on and kisses that post almost. And a goal kick for Capo.
That was empty net, and they sure do hate to see those get missed.
King able to punch that one out. Controlled here. Shot. And goes just wide. Interesting how much minutes the referee might have added on here. We're already about 2 minutes into added time. And here comes San Diego once again. Taken down. Referee blows her whistle, and free kick foul for San Diego.
Yeah, I feel like that should have been San Diego's ball, even though it was the Capo guy on the ground.
Might be one of the last plays we see here in the first half.
Just bang it up there.
Trying to find Malongo, Varela, or Diakate. Mitchell goes towards the corner. Overlapping run, but
Ooh.
very well defended in the back as the referee calls that when he took him down, huh?
Yeah, but she's
Goal
not going to
kick
pull out a
coming
card,
for
No,
which
yeah.
Capo FC.
yeah.
Free kick
Some
for Capo
interesting
FC.
thought processes. I would love to know what's going on in her thought process.
Yeah.
For how calls are being made. Why decisions? Some look the same as others, and
Right.
it's a different decision.
Linas over here towards the near side, controls it very well down, and Gabaro gets there first. Linas almost as if she's giving a foul,
Throw
but
in
the
for
referee
Capo
says throw in
FC.
for Capo. But Gabaro, this is what I love from a player too, right? Right, referee didn't blow the whistle, get up and
Yeah,
play.
Yeah, exactly. I think he feels like it was almost a high kick, but he didn't know Gabaro was running up on him.
Yeah.
It was
throw coming for
unavoidable.
Albion SD.
King with the clearance as the referee does blow the whistle here, and we
That whistle will
approach
conclude
now
the first half play
halftime
here
in this NISA
NISA
Independent
Nation
Cup match
Independent Cup
final
here at
between
the Lions Den.
Capo FC and Albion San Diego, the visiting Albion San Diego, up 1-0 in a very entertaining, very physical match here from J. Sarah Catholic High School
Friendly
in
reminder
San
to
Juan
everyone,
Capistrano. We'll have all the live
looking
action
for
from the
beverage
second half
sponsors,
for
if
you
you're
here
hungry,
from
looking for something, we do have a food truck
Capistrano,
right
and
outside
so
the
far
stadium
it's
here.
1-0 in favor of Albion, an entertaining 1-0, and we'll have all of the actions in the second half coming up right after this.
Welcome back to tonight's NISA Nation Independent Cup Finals matchup between Albion SD and your Capistrano FC. We get ready to get the second
As
half
we are
underway.
back here from
Albion
J. Sarah
SD will
Catholic
start
High
with the ball.
School, it is the second half between Albion San Diego and Capo FC.
Albion Diacate will kick for
Quick
Albion
recap
SD.
of the first half. What were your initial thoughts of the first half between these two, Mary Beth?
Like we talked about, we've been talking about, it was a really great match, and it's interesting to learn things about the teams. Capo's got a couple things that they do amazingly well that you don't see in a lot of other places, and it's interesting to watch. I almost want to
Second
take
half is
notes,
underway.
pass it around.
Great stuff as we are underway here. Second half action coming you from San Juan Capistrano. I am Jose Duran alongside Mary Beth Smuda, bringing you all of the actions of this NISA Independent Cup match between Albion San Diego and Capistrano FC.
I'm just looking around, seeing that it looks like there was a sub for Capo there.
Okay.
Number 26 is on the pitch now.
Yeah, Chong. Number 26, Chong's on the pitch now. Not sure who he replaced, but it's going to be interesting to see. And it looks like he's an offensive player forward, huh?
Yeah, and that's another thing about these guys. They kind of rotate a little bit, too. Scalzo, I think, started in the middle a little bit,
Stops
but
you
now
play
he's
player
more
down
toward
on the
the.
field.
Who I don't see is
Oh my goodness!
Petrovsky.
Oh my goodness! I wonder.
Might be interesting here as we see a player on the pitch here on the turf very early on in the first minute. Not exactly sure what went down, but we have an injured player on the field.
And it's another Capo player. So I wonder, did we have a replay to
We
see?
take a quick look at a replay here. Goes out of frame. Oh, gets taken down, yeah. Gets taken down and gets the worst part of it. Hobbling down, and it was Petrovsky. That's why I initially thought I didn't see him on the field, but it was because he was on the floor there on the
Capo FC.
Playing back a
turf.
little bit.
Restart from Capo, not the entertaining second half start that a lot of us predicted, but so far it's only 2 minutes into the second half, and here comes
Gabara.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been busy on the flanks and very well. The speed of Gabara here, it's evident.
Oh, it looks like Albion had a sub too. Kadam Saye is in there now. Number 28 there.
Yeah, Saye in here now, and almost it seems like he replaced Vicente. And here comes San Diego. Far side, ball touched in the middle. Quick give and go. We'll get to it in the boxes. Diacate, what a great move here, still on the ball.
Wow, right.
And just bringing the ball over his head. You don't really, it's a video game move that we just saw there. Would have been great if he were able to top it off with a pass, but it was defended top notch there by Capo, but great stuff from San Diego. Look at the replay here. And he picks just that one up. Wow. Amazing stuff. It's almost out of the FIFA video game that we see.
Absolutely. And if that other Capo guy was not there defending, he would have gotten away with it.
The interesting stuff out of these kind of plays too is that you don't really expect them, and or players that you would think that they would actually do that in the game. But it's great to see a player take the courage to go ahead and do it and execute it to a perfection too, to an extent, right? Because he didn't get the pass, but what a great stuff here from San Diego.
Sure, absolutely. Well, and like I said, if that other defender wasn't there, he would have definitely gotten away with it.
Yeah.
But it was, I like to see those plays pulled out, getting all fancy today.
Yeah, and I mean, they know too, right? Fans are out here. They're good crowd is showing out from the home crowd and the visiting crowd. So you feel that on the pitch.
Oh, absolutely. And it's, you know, a cup match.
Yep.
So
it's a final. It's something that, you know, a lot of eyes are on this particular match for this Sunday night.
absolutely, especially with the two different leagues playing each
Yeah.
other, and Capo again with the strong season they've got going.
Mitchell going, gets away through one, doesn't get away through Chong as he gets taken down in a busy Mitchell tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stops and play.
Oh,
Free kick
yeah,
coming
that'd
for
be
Albion
unfortunate
SD.
if he got injured, because that he seems to be their go-to man when it's time to get it forward. They just seem to always switch sides and get it to Mitchell.
And he does have that, seems to be right knee bandage on him, so something to be
Or
aware of.
yeah, maybe a quad or something.
Quad, yeah. There's Varela.
And those are rough. Quads and hamstrings, you don't want to mess with those.
No. Thankfully, looks he got out of the way with it, no problem. Here's Morris. Gabarra there still put a great through ball here. 1v1 versus the goalkeeper. Chips it over into the back of the net. Goal!
That was Malongo.
Albion SD goal credited to number 19.
And Diacate-
Albion San Diego is second of the night. Mayela Malango puts that one in the back of the net, but the pass once again by Gabarra on point, and all he has to do is just chip it over the goalkeeper.
Absolutely, and Diacate was there, so if it didn't make it in, he was ready to finish that off.
As we take a quick look at the foul from Mitchell, but a great give and go, great play from San Diego, and their presence is being felt here in the second half. We take a look at the replay. What a ball by Gabarra, and what a finish.
Absolutely.
Great
Beautiful.
ball
He took
by
that from
Gabarra,
way
his
outside.
second assist of the game. And just the way Malango just with ease. And those are not easy to go ahead and put that that finishing touch there.
Absolutely. Like I said, he was way outside. It was a tough one.
2-0, and a Capistrano FC team that, you know, they were on fire in the first couple of minutes, had a great opportunities, not clear opportunities, but great opportunities to go ahead and to be dangerous, but it's all San Diego ever since their goal.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I figured that would get a fire under them, and it surely did. And they seem to have great second halves a lot, and I always am curious as to what gets said in the locker room. Ziggy must be a very good motivational speaker.
As we see Capo FC trying to go, opens it up. Referee says play on.
Wow.
Great ball here. Could be the one for Capo to put in the back of the net. Cuts inside. It's Petrovsky, and he's not able to go ahead and get a great touch. And here comes San Diego the other way. Gabarra on the ball. Put some time
Back
into
to
it.
Zayas.
Yeah, and seems like if San Diego having issues trying to get out of the back, and it's going to be a throw-in for Capo FC. Great pressure put by
Throw-in
Capo.
coming for Capo FC.
Chong.
Right to Montez.
Long ball. Montez. Way too long for Petrovsky. Still loose. Is still inside. Referee flag stays down. Gonna put a cross in, looking for Scalzo, and not able to find any player from Capo FC. Gets lost in the end line for a goal kick.
Yeah, definitely better than a corner kick for as far as Albion is concerned.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're still putting the pressure. Is Capo, but we'll see how long that lasts with, you know, fatigue playing in, tired legs, and here comes San Diego. Gabarra once again making a run, touching it inside, and here comes Varela.
Zayas on the side.
Malango
open.
has him in if he wants him. Varela still going, gets away by one, doesn't get away by two. The referee blows her whistle, and it's a free kick for Albion. Dangerous free kick.
Coming for Albion SD.
Very dangerous, very close to that box.
Yeah, right on the outside of the 18 as 54 minutes have gone by in this game, and it's 2-0 in favor of Albion San Diego. Once again, folks, thank you so much for joining us in this TV EMAX broadcast. I am Jose Duran alongside Maribeth Smuda, bringing you all of tonight's action between Albion San Diego and Capo FC, and it's been an entertaining one here, Maribeth.
Yeah, it's very, very entertaining, and the second half is not disappointing. at all either. So it's a great comeback from the first half, carried on.
As we see 1, 2, 3, 4 players on the wall. 1, 2, 3 Albion players surrounding the ball. Who's going to be it? Is it going to be Gabara? Is it going to be Malongo? Malongo steps over it. The shot taken off the wall. Strong heads it. Still loose there, fighting for it. Diakate seems to get there first. Pokes it in front of him, controls it with his right, and touches it over to Gabara. He goes even further away. The referee blows her whistle. Yeah, definitely foul in favor of San Diego. And, you know, Gabara's been very active. And,
Albion SD.
you know, Malongo gets his 2 goals. Gabara gets his 2 assists. And I feel like they're going at it in terms of player of the game so far. Both these players.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of people that could potentially make that list. It's
the ball's going to be cleared, and no problems there for goalkeeper King.
Ball secured by Nate.
But yeah, Gabara he's always where he needs to be.
Yeah.
And it looks like they did switch things a little around on the pitch, not so much as far as personnel, but just location of players.
Second half tactics move from the head coaches. Give and go touch still inside of the pitch. Referee's flag stays down. Long ball here looking for Scalzo, and it's going to find the hands of Buckingham.
Yeah.
Ryan
was ready for it. Those have got to be some tense moments, though, for keepers. Just, it's so wide open in that ball. Same thing, could just take a bounce.
Yeah.
I've seen it. It's definitely happened before.
And especially a goalkeeper who hasn't been as challenged tonight, it'll take him for a surprise.
Absolutely. Very sad one.
There's San Diego trying to get away. Long ball here.
Good cross.
Cross
nice
and chest it down. And here comes San Diego still going. Referee doesn't say it's a foul. Pushing forward is Diakate making the run. Excuse me, it was Varela there taking a shot. Deflected off of the defender, and great stuff from Varela.
Yeah, that's the same. This might be the same guy he kicked it
Ball
up last.
Yeah.
throw-in coming for Albion
Those
SD.
are disappointing too when you think you just are nailing it. It's going to go right in and you hit that player.
Very well defended in the back by Capo, and they've had a great defensive game for the most part of it. I would say for 35 minutes of the match before the 1-0 goal from San Diego. Very well defended Capo FC team, but it's San Diego up 2-0.
Yeah, which is an interesting paradigm. But you know, Albion is playing okay defensively, but I think they're putting more focus forward. Not that Capo isn't, because you know Petrovsky's had what 4 or 5 shots on
and that
goal.
shot that he took with his left, you're right, absolutely.
But I feel like
Throw-in for Albion SD.
Albion's concentrating up right now and staying offensive.
Go in here for Albion as the crowd starts to get into it and trying to support their local team, Capo team, and
Get a little rally going.
yeah, get a rally going on their side as it's a great turnout crowd here. About 200 folks making their way out here in tonight's NISA Independent Cup match. But here comes San Diego.
Morris to Mitchell.
Mitchell controlling. Trying to find a through ball here.
Oh,
And great stuff from
pulls
Gabara. One
behind
give and
the
go.
back, yeah.
And what a giving back to Gabara. Still Gabara, and they're crossing it.
Oh, that
It's a
looked like a
deflection.
handball.
Yeah, it almost seemed as if it was a handball. Referee doesn't say so. She was right there. Capo player being pulled away, and the referee blows a whistle for a free
Free
kick in
kick
favor of
coming
Capo
for
FC.
Capistrano FC.
Yeah, and you see they had 3 defenders on Gabara. Like they see him coming now, so they triple team him.
Gabara, great stuff and great give and go there with Bazayas.
Yeah, got 3
Scalzo
defenders on him.
stepping on it. The ball's out and for a throw-in. Albion ball.
Out of bounds throw-in coming for Albion SD.
Quick restart here. 58 minutes gone by in this NISA Independent Cup match final between Albion San Diego and Capistrano FC, and it seems as if San Diego might be getting away with this one, but here comes Varela. Sizing up for it. The shot deflected out by the goalkeeper,
Ball
King.
deflected out of bounds by
What a
King.
shot.
Yeah, it was a great shot and a great save. King was
Yeah.
ready for it. That could have taken him by surprise.
It was a great
Corner
shot
kick
and a
coming from
better
Albion
save.
SD.
Varela, he's feeling himself since from the outside as he pushes. Take a look at the replay here. Angles it, sees it from the outside, but a great save there by King.
That was a really great save.
Not all heroes wear capes, as Varela just goes airborne for that one.
Yeah, he's like an under the radar player. He's very good and he makes a lot of good plays, but he's not, the one always scoring, which, isn't necessarily what makes you the best player.
Right.
Ball out of bounds. Throw.
Out of bounds. Cleared away by Capistrano FC, and
Throw
we're
coming for Albion
nearing
SD.
60 minutes of this one. An hour played, and all San Diego 2-0, but 2-0 is the worst score you could have in soccer, right? Lead could evaporate in a heartbeat.
Sure, absolutely. Like we said earlier, you cannot take your eyes off these, and I've seen goals get scored within seconds of each
Yeah.
other. Especially at the end, you're pushing that time limit.
Still very much
There's Khadim
a
Saeed.
lot of time left here, and
Both teams seem to have settled a little too. It doesn't seem to be as much rough play.
yeah, long ball here. Diakate might
Diakate.
able to get there. Still the fighting for it. Headed, and King able to
Nick
get on
King
top of
secures
that
the
one.
ball.
Yeah, Diakate looked like he was about to fall over backwards
Yeah.
trying to get that header.
And obviously too well, right? The bounces that the ball takes on a turf pitch compared to an actual grass field is very different.
Yeah, absolutely.
Long ball looking for Scalzo, and
Right to him.
right to Buckingham.
Ryan Buckingham secures the ball.
He's had a pretty easy night tonight.
He actually has, which is okay.
Yeah.
Get it out of there. Don't let him put the pressure on you.
Ball being fought in the middle of the field. Chested down by Loya. And here comes Capistrano FC. Trying to
Nice
switch it up through
cross.
here, finding Lux. He's been carded and playing very well with the yellow card so far, and he pushes up on the field. Still going for it. Opens it up even further. Here's Khan. Still losing for it. Still fighting, and ball
Bazeas.
finally
Ball out of
still
bounds. Throw in for Capo
taken away from
FC.
Bazeas, and a throw in for Capo FC. Chested, bringing it down, controlling it. Back against the goal. The referee blows for a whistle. For
Free
a free
kick coming
kick.
for Capo FC.
That seemed like it was a clean play.
Yeah, pretty. I mean, definitely on top of the Capo player. We take a look at the replay here.
Yeah, but it didn't look.
Unless there was a sharp tug that we didn't see, but the referee is the one that
Makes the call.
makes the calls here, and we're the ones who just make the comments on whether yes or no. But
Yeah, absolutely. We can't call down to the pitch.
dangerous free kick here. We see 1-2 players on the ball for Capo FC. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Albion players on the wall, and if it was ever a time to get one in the back of the net, it's now. Here comes the shot, deflected, and Buckingham able to go ahead and get to that one, but a great
Ball secured
shot by
Ryan
Siegel. It gets deflected on the wall, and those are very dangerous for goalkeepers.
Absolutely. First of all, you can't really see through the wall,
Yeah.
and then if it does come deflected, you've got to be on your game.
Throw in for Albion SD.
We go the other way here with the throw-in for Albion, and see if they could put a third one in the back of the net, which would almost certainly put the final nail in the coffin here for Capistrano FC.
Yeah, or light a bigger fire under them.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, like I said, they don't want another L in their column, even though it won't affect their season. You still want to keep all the W's.
And they're fighting. They're fighting, they're battling, and they haven't given this one up quite yet.
No, absolutely not. Ooh.
Referee says play on. Possession's maintained for San Diego. It's the reason why she let play continue. Ball all the way through back here.
Double team. Wow. And
Ma-
these guys, Albion is just working them, like running them around
Yeah.
the pitch.
Tired legs showing. Chong still there. He's one of the fresh legs have made them way, and a great touch here from Capistrano FC.
Little turn.
Chong, great ball here for him for Scalzo. Could be 1v1. Fighting for it, and
Wow.
tired legs seem there.
Yeah, but
It's-
Buckingham
yeah,
making the bold
great,
move.
yeah. Great sliding by Buckingham and getting there first.
Those do look like tired legs, though.
Yeah, it almost seemed as if Scalzo could have put it into that extra gear, but
Well, yeah, because it looked like, Albion got caught sleeping a little bit because there were no defenders there. Buckingham had to do what he was doing.
it comes those precise timed outings that a goalkeeper comes out. Usually they get to a fair, they pull themselves back, but he came out with just extreme confidence of getting to that one first before Scalzo.
Absolutely.
Referee blows the whistle. Free kick for
Free kick coming
Capistrano.
for Capo FC.
A possible opportunity here for the home team to get one
Exactly.
in the back of the net and get themselves right back into this one with about 35 minutes left here in this game.
It'll be interesting to see where he goes with it.
Scalzo in the box. Long free kick here. Scalzo gets ahead on it, and that's about it as it gets lost towards the end line for a goal kick in favor of San Diego.
Albion SD.
So far, what you expected out of Albion here, Mary Beth?
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. I'm liking, like I said, I'm liking the switch up of, the way they normally do things. And I think, again, this is not a regular season match, so it kind of gives them that opportunity to try some new things.
Yeah, a lot of players kind of just taking, obviously rotations with, Hansen not out here and Conte as well, Eddie
Substitution for Albion
Benito.
San
Great
Diego.
players, key players for the San
Coming out of the
Diego
game,
team
number
as well.
22,
So
Walter Varela.
it's great when your team is able to
21,
have
Daniel Vicente.
rotations. It's great when you're successful with
Elliot
it, and it shows the depth that they have.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Hansen's been nursing a couple injuries, so this is definitely not a match they're trying to have him burn anything. And, the team's doing great. So.
Yeah, then it seems that they have control of the game so far, right? There's still very much
Lots of clock
lot
left.
of time to lot of clock left in this one, but it seems as if the more the clock ticks, the more I see a comfortable Albion team out there.
Sure, absolutely. And I think they just made a substitution out there. I think Vicente went out. I did not see who came in.
As they continue to make moves to improve their gameplay, and
Throw-in coming for Capo FC.
I'm assuming we're going to see a couple substitutions on Capo's side too, as
Yeah.
we've seen that fatigue's beginning to be a factor.
I don't see that many for them on. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I think I agree. They need to shake it up.
Messiah's able to go. He's been a lot busier this second half.
Yeah, absolutely. He's out to the outside, and Cabarro's more on the inside.
Villapadua. Great overlapping run, and here comes San Diego. Keeps pushing. Finds Guevara, and he's been exceptional tonight. Shot from the outside, deflected. And why not? Everything's been going
Absolutely.
Albion's way, and Morris says, let's take it from the outside. Further outside.
Yeah, and it was a good boot, too. Again, right to the back of a defender, unfortunately.
We keep going here into the second half. Great ball long here for Khan. Controls it, gets over through one, still going
Sayas,
inside
wow.
the box. Opportunity here for Capo, gets taken down. The referee says play on, get up. Oh, what a great sequence of play there for Capo there.
Yeah, absolutely, and a nice misstep because that was in the box.
Yeah. Still with the ball, still with possession, controlling here. Chang still with the ball. Gets away from one and able to poke it to Khan. Chang once again, overlapping run. Regardless of fatigue and tired legs, the tactical of this Capo team is on point, right? The passes are still there. The gameplay still opportunity. Headed into the shot. Buckingham still there. And a second save on the line.
Oh my gosh, Buckingham just
That's
earned his
amazing.
paycheck today.
Amazing.
Wow.
Amazing stuff. Amazing, great sequence of play from Capo FC, but even better stuff from Buckingham. We touched upon it. We said not having him in a lot of action could be essential here, but not in this play.
Yeah, wow. Man.
Wow.
That second stop was impressive. Well, both
We're
of them,
left
let's
here
be honest.
just without words.
Throwing for
That's a
Capo
great
FC.
cross here, and Scalzo able to get ahead into it.
Boy, that jump is amazing. Wow. I thought for sure that first one was going in. I really did.
Number 24, his name, Ryan Buckingham. He's not a superhero. He doesn't have a cape, but he flew through that one, and we've been saying,
Sure did.
you know, that not all heroes wear a cape. Well, Mr. Ryan Buckingham, you
Needs
just
one.
became a hero tonight with that save. Wow.
Those saves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both
that
saves, yeah, because then that rebound there, too, it somehow finds his
Exactly.
gloves, but
Well, because that first one was a clean jump to the side.
Scalzo gets away through one. He says there's a foul. The referee blows her whistle, and fans not happy with it here, Mary Beth.
Absolutely.
Man, what a great sequence of soccer so far this
Yeah,
last
this
2-3
second half
minutes.
has really got it going on.
Wow.
Dodge and play, free kick coming for Albion SD.
2-0 in favor of San Diego, but, you know, Capo are knocking there on the
They
door.
sure are. I think they actually were in the door there, but Albion
Oof.
managed to kick them out.
Well, I saw that one in the back of the net 2 times. I saw it with the header, and then the hand of, you know, Buckingham comes out of nowhere,
He
gets
leapt.
that one out.
That leap was
And then the rebound, it's, you know, your eyes light up, right? You see the whole goal just right there open,
yeah, absolutely.
and then
Nothing.
stuff like that happens, right? Almost as if should have just blasted one in. Malongo able to control that one. Great ball through here. Could be a 3-0! Golazo! I saw that one in.
Wow.
Goal!
That was a beautiful goal. That was beautiful.
Albion SD goal for number 11, Edward Benito.
Golazo!
Score 3 for Albion
Goal!
SD.
Wow, that was
0 for Capo FC with 19:40 remaining here in the second half.
That was an
Albion San
impressive
Diego,
shot.
and correct me if I'm wrong, it looked like it was Benito to put that one into the back of the net, and it's 3-0, but what a great ball there by Malongo. Great stuff, yeah, Eddie Benito comes in and adds to the tally here, and just when Capo FC thought they had the 2-1, boom, 3-0, San Diego.
And it was not the prettiest shot, but boy, I just love that he took that chance.
Yeah,
He could have
stretch out.
waited to settle it, and you know, but he didn't. He just went for it.
Oh, great stuff, great goals, and you know, I think that wraps it up in terms of my end and player of the game, Malongo. 2 goals and an assist in this one, and a great assist because he put it exactly where he had to put it, and you know, Benito able to go ahead and just reach that one perfectly,
Wide
and
open.
just chips it over the goalkeeper, hits the top of the crossbar, back down, golazo.
Takes the time rolling around in there.
Ball out of bounds. Throw-in coming for Capo FC.
Capo looks a little defeated.
Yeah, and it's a shame because they've had a great game,
Absolutely.
regardless of it being 3-0. I think 3-0, the score it's obviously tilted towards San Diego, but it doesn't reflect the kind of game that Capo has played, which has been a great one, and they're down 3-0 though.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
putting
it is.
away 2 of your chances, right?
It is a little disappointing to see, you know, them not be able to complete, you know, to make that final connection to get it. And Petrosky has
Henry
had
King secures the
so
ball.
many amazing opportunities.
Yeah.
Just, you know, right to the gloves of Buckingham.
Great move. Here's
Oh, Bazayas picking it up.
still there. Bazayas controlling, trusted it to Morris. He's been active here in the second half as well. Ball even further back. Long ball here looking for Malongo.
Malongo.
Brings it down. Not at the
Stay.
best of control, but the ball finds its way back to
Well,
Albion
throw it
possession.
down,
And
SD.
what a great touch by
A little-
Malongo
exactly.
there. Little exhibition for the fans in front of him there, huh?
Exactly. He and Diacate making all the crazy moves today.
Great stuff. And, you know, Diacate, too, even though he hasn't been in the score sheet tonight, what he brought to the table and just right as 2 forwards on the pitch for you, it's just very difficult for defenders, right? You got to pay attention to 2 very well talented
Throw-in for Capo
forwards,
FC.
and you pay attention to one more than the other, and Malongo able to go ahead and shine tonight.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And those 2 guys, like I said, Malongo especially is amazing with the turn and shoot. Either foot he can do.
And we've seen it, and we call his name again. Almost another through ball by Malongo, trying to find youngster there, Miguel Mendoza, who's made his way into this game.
Yeah, he's 15 or 16 years old.
Wow.
He's super young. Another Albion, great sign by them, trying to work him up through the system. I think this is the first match he's played.
Capo FC able to control this one. The referee picks the flag up
Throw
as
for Albion SD.
they run out of the field there for a throw-in for Albion. Miguel Mendoza possibly making his debut here, but it's great to see these type of players making an appearance to these kind of matches, right? They're getting the experience as not a lot of 15-year-olds would get, and we'll see what he brings on here for the next 15 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. And, like we were saying earlier about having youth play at this level and up, that is my dream for American soccer, truly, and I like to see it happening.
And it's happening, folks. It's happening here, and it's happening.
We're watching it live.
Yeah, we're watching it live, and it's happening near your hometown as well. So if you're, anywhere near these local teams and find yourself, hey, should I make myself out to a NISA game? Make your way out to a NISA game. They're entertaining. You see golazos like the one we've seen tonight.
Absolutely.
The play is great. The connection with the team and the community is amazing. The fans come out and support. They get into the game. We've seen the back and forth from the fans, and it's just an amazing feel and behind-the-scenes kind of look of what goes on to these great professional games.
Absolutely, and and possibly seeing the future of the USL or MLS.
Escalzo stays there, flag stays down, opportunity for Capo to break it through and a goal!
Capo FC shot on goal and score for Leonis! And that puts Capo FC on the board with 14:45 to go!
See, that could be the momentum shifter.
Goal! Capistrano FC Linas able to go ahead and get that one into the back of the net, and he's been completely active on that flank with Petrovsky. He's able to get a great goal there. A left back, a defender, pushes up. It's 3-1. Boy, how important is that Benito goal now, right? It's 3-1 instead of 2-1.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's a scary spot to be.
And there's still a lot of time left here, folks. 15 minutes left. Just as we're talking about how exciting these NISA games are, and we see a foul and a dangerous free kick, and it could possibly be 3-2. Wow. Great stuff here, Mary Beth.
Absolutely. This has been a really, really impressive match to watch. Regardless of these two teams, the players individually and their skills that they have has just been awesome to watch, inspiring.
No, and they're obviously both teams playing as a team, but yeah, you mentioned it, the individual skill from Petrovsky, from Linas Fiscalzo, it's there, and it's great, and it's evident, and they're possibly away from getting a lead cut into here. Cross here, Scalzo gets ahead to it. Buckingham, no problems there as he able to control that one. And here comes San Diego on the counterattack. Opposite side.
There goes Benito.
Benito controls it, still fighting for it. Tries to go in towards the middle.
And succeeds.
And
find a give and go.
Great give and go.
Again. What?
Long ball looking for Malongo.
Not long enough.
And Capistrano FC able to go ahead and get a control. And, after you get one goal, you're in it. You get momentum, and here we go.
You're thirsty.
Yeah, you're thirsty, and it seems like Capo is smelling blood already out there.
Yeah, exactly. Those legs seem a little fresher now.
Yeah, and that adds on to it. Once you're back into it, you see plays like that happen. Dangerous play as they're able to get it.
Is it Mitchell? Capo FC!
Mitchell's down. I think whatever that injury is.
Yeah, and from the beginning of the half, we saw him go down on some contact. He was able to play through it, but whatever it is, if it's a quad, if it's a hamstring, it looks like he's not able to continue here.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's important as much as he might want to stay because he's had a great match so far. He really has been like the go-to guy. But it's more important to keep him healthy.
Yeah, and we already saw the bandage that he had throughout the game, so he goes down. But, let's take a time. I want to say hello to a very special friend of ours, Hector Trujillo.
Oh, my
I know he's tuned in.
He is definitely tuned in. He has let me know that he's tuned in and got some stuff going on the chat on the 11 Sports.
We love Hector. He's a great part of the team here, and everything that surrounds Albion San Diego. So hello to you, Hector, and we hope you're enjoying the broadcast. I know I'm enjoying it alongside Mary Beth. It's great to have great partner to do these kind of games, right? Because this game has been entertaining.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. We're almost superfluous at this point. Like we're almost fans. We're just
It's 4
watching all the
goals.
crazy.
We look at the goal from Malongo. Great little chip. Great pass by Gabara. The goal by Benito as well. The goal from Capistrano FC, as we see probably a possible restart here, but thankfully for Mitchell, he's able to walk this one off.
Yeah, absolutely. And he doesn't look like he's limping, so hopefully they can ice that down and get him repaired.
The goal from Benito wasn't the nicest of touches or whatnot, but it was
But he
just
took
the right.
Yep,
you
and I
know?
like that he took a chance. Like I said, he didn't have to wait for it to settle. He just
Being
like,
shown with the throw
that
in.
net is open. I'm taking the shot.
Yeah, he saw it, it lit up, and it went into the back of the net. Quick restart here from Capistrano FC. It could be a counter attack. 3 are defended, 3 are attacking, and here comes the other way. The ball was all the way towards the back of the foot of the Albion player, but they able to control here, and here comes San Diego.
I wonder who they're going to replace Mitchell with.
Yeah. We see a couple of players warming up. We'll confirm who. And the giveaway here, not the best of the passes by Morris. And here comes Capistrano FC. And Scalzo not able to get a touch in front of him. And here comes Morris once again.
Look at that speed.
Long ball here looking from Malongo. And if he gets there, what an amazing pass by Morris. Malongo controls it. Still on his feet. Still there. The shot. And 2 times by King.
And Nate King with
Wow.
the save!
Well, what a pass by Morris and Malongo.
Juggling
Yeah.
to control the ball. Like
He is definitely showing out for the fans tonight. Long ball here, still defended, and Morris
cutting
able to
inside.
control it.
was Bazayas.
Bazayas here, still going with it,
Yeah.
still controlling, still fighting, and the ball's taken away from him, but it's still in the possession of
coming for
Albion.
Albion
It's
SD.
going to be a great last 10 minutes here of soccer, Mary Beth.
Absolutely, and there is still a little physical play, but that was a clean tackle and a clean takeaway. Well, he thought it was a takeaway.
Yeah.
But it ended up
And
still being
anything can
Albion's
happen.
ball.
I mean, a goal from Capo, and look out.
Sure, absolutely, and like I said, Albion's taking chances too. They're shooting at things that they want to stay on top. They're not trying to lose this lead.
Here's Bazayas, starts it back to Morris, ball back to him in the middle, dangerous pass, great pressure put through there by Sigo as he's been active in the second half as well. Here's Capistrano FC stealing the ball's in the middle of the plate of the field. Here comes Lux, passes it, pushes forward, ball stuck to his feet, still pushing forward,
Ooh, good
finds
turn.
Scalzo. What if he finds back to
Buckingham.
Lux, and Buckingham controls that one and reads that one
And
perfectly.
Buckingham steers the ball.
But great run by Lux, and that's what you love to see from a defender, right? If you're going to make the run, make sure you
Commit.
get
Exactly.
yourself back up there, and he, has
And-
that boost of energy.
And it was a beautiful pass right to Salsa, and he was able to turn it around beautifully.
Yeah. Pressure put here from Capistrano FC. FC San Diego able to control and get out of this one
Wow, nice.
here, and they do so. Cleared away. Lux controls it, puts his chest there very strongly, and Capistrano FC seems
Oh,
like
my
they
goodness.
found another stride.
Bazayas is on fire all of a sudden.
Yeah,
Wow.
now long
That
ball
was-
here.
There's the young player
Trying
right
to
there.
find. And here comes Gabara. He's trying
Back
to put
to
more
Bazayas.
calm into it, huh? Gabara.
Yep.
Morris
Settle it a
now.
little bit.
Yes, and the team as a whole needs to settle down, right? I feel like they're on their toes. They should be, but shouldn't fall into the tactics, and that's exactly what Capo will want out of them.
Absolutely, for them to get sloppy.
Yep. Long ball here, and those are the kind of
Throw
plays
in
that
coming for Capo FC!
benefit Capo, because the more time the possession is on their feet, the more opportunities they get to cut one back.
It's just the way the math works. Absolutely. That almost looked like a handball.
Yeah, almost a handball. Luckily for Loya, they're not.
That's like
in terms
the
of the
third
referee.
potential handball this match.
King.
With a solid boot. Looks like he put a little back English on it.
Yeah, went way up to the night sky here of San Juan Capistrano. And once again, folks, thank you for joining us in this TV EMAX broadcast. Alongside Mary Beth Smuda, I am Jose Duran bringing you this action, and this game is still on fire. Fighting for it, still are Capistrano FC, 2-3 players on him. Can't get away from the second player, and San Diego able to clear that one away. Benito controls it, and great touch.
Oh, here we go.
And here comes a counter attack from Albion.
This is the youth,
Still
the
in
young
there.
player, Mendoza.
Here's Mendoza. Here comes the youngster, able to control it and touches it into the middle for Gabarra. Still
Wow.
pushing forward is Benito and taken away by Lux. The referee says without a foul first as he goes down, and it's going to be a dead ball free kick for Albion San Diego.
Wow.
Great stuff here.
This match is, it's getting more exciting, which I didn't even imagine that could possibly do.
Especially these kind of matches, right? They're kind of supposed to cool down towards the end, 5 minutes, but they're getting more intense and a lot more interesting stuff to see here.
Absolutely.
On top of the bars,
Got Gabarra.
one of the other potential candidates of player of the game, Gabarra, finds it, and the connection between him and Malongo is
Absolutely. They're
great.
like super in tune with each other.
Malongo, what a great turn touch. Still there with the ball. The ball's still in his feet. He's still inside. Finds Gabarra, still there. Loose. Opportunity for the fourth and a great defensive play. Just
Back-to-back
as
saves
we were
by Nick
talking about
King.
Malongo and Gabarra and that connection, we see it take effect there, but the ball does not find the back of the net.
And not for lack of trying by Albion.
Yeah, look at that play by Malongo. Still with it there. Gets away by two. Gets away through the third defender, and Gabarra just not able to put that one
Twice
in.
he gets another shot at it and just can't. Oh.
And defending in the end there by Capo extremely well. Entertaining stuff. Gabarra in charge of the free kick, headed away, controlled by Albion. Can strike it from there. Tries to get a couple of space, and very well defended by Capo.
Absolutely, he kept that ball at his feet even though he's practically falling.
Great stuff here by Capistrano FC tonight. Here we go the other way. Trying to get numbers in their favor is the home team. Still fighting for it. Far side. Give and go in the box. Could be for the second. The shot is still there. And a great save by Buckingham. And Capistrano FC have not given up so far.
No.
Wow. We are possible 4-1, possible 3-2, and it's still not over.
No.
Wow.
And I love that they're playing, like,
Yeah. Both teams.
absolutely.
It's very old school soccer. We hear Morris go down. He's not happy with it.
Wow.
We've talked about the physicality of the game.
Play, contact field and play. Contact foul and play.
It almost seems like it sounded a lot more dangerous than it actually was because Morris thankfully was able to walk away from that one.
Absolutely. I think somebody just came at him with high velocity.
Yeah. Look at the replay here as Mendoza controls it. And
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
takes him down.
That did look dangerous because he didn't have possession.
referee blows a whistle. Morris is still talking, and he's out.
A
He's
red.
been
a
given
red
a
card
straight
against
red.
Albion SD.
Wow. Mary Beth, we talked about it at half when she carded the player from Capo. He must have said the exact right thing to give him that red card.
And
right?
Morris probably just did the same thing.
Right, that's exactly what I'm talking about. He said the exact same thing
Wow.
because they weren't fighting. They were going back and forth. But he must have said something that just threw her off.
Probably questioned her.
Wow. No, but he was arguing with the
the
Capo
other
player.
player.
Yeah, he was going at from
Red card
what it seemed to our
Canelo
our
Morris.
view. He was just arguing with the Capo player, and
With 3 minutes
she must have
remaining
heard
here
something, or
in the
something
second
must have
half
been
of
said.
this match.
And boom, red card.
And I'm going to be honest, like I said, I feel like the player that took Morris down that first time,
And no
there should have been a card there
Yeah.
for sure.
Wow. And Albion stays with one less player here in the last 5 minutes, plus whatever the referee wants to add on, right?
Yeah, I don't think
Oof.
well, we did have a couple injuries, so there
Yeah.
probably will be a couple minutes.
At least 3. I'm assuming
Yeah.
4 will probably be it. 5 way too much, but at least 3 to 4 minutes
Rolling
of added
for
on
Capo
time. So
FC.
Capo has about 3 minutes plus whatever is added on. Crossing being put through here. Other way, he missed in the shot. Swing and a miss.
He thought he had it too.
Oh, it's because he took his eye off the ball, and assuming that
For
the
Albion
defender was going to
FC.
come in and clear that one away.
Exactly.
As we take a look at the replay here, the defender mistimes it, and yet the
Yeah.
Capo player not able to get a foot onto that one. As entertaining stuff on just what you would expect out of a final, right?
Absolutely. That's what this feels like. Ooh, my
He goes
goodness,
down
Messias
again.
is down.
Mendoza You know,
Contact
I
foul on the
like
play.
how
Free kick
Mendoza has
coming
come
from
into
Albion
this
SD.
game, right? It doesn't seem like he's a 15-year-old player out there. The composure that he has,
Absolutely, and he's fast.
he's fast. He just seems like he's comfortable on the field. Look at him already making his way towards possibly making a run.
Sure, absolutely.
So great stuff from the youngster.
Very pro, very
Yeah,
professional.
very much so. And he's gonna need it here in these final minutes to get San Diego towards W on their column here.
There goes Malongo.
Malongo here tries to go ahead and check that one in the corner, possibly get a throw in and milk some time off, and exactly does that there.
Ball out of bounds, throwing for Albion SD.
Quick restart.
I was like, you
really
didn't even
quick
milk any
restart.
time.
Yeah, didn't really make any time there, but the ball still in possession of San Diego. Poked away here.
Yeah.
Referee blows her whistle in favor of Capistrano FC, and now it's going to
Free kick coming for
Yellow
Capo
card.
FC.
A card.
And
She
Malongo
pulls
seems
up.
like he's chirping away and
She just
keep
She
going.
just booked him, I think.
Yeah, she did. He did.
Yeah. Wow.
Malongo 2 goals, an assist, and a yellow card added on here. Luis Morris shown the red card, and here comes Capistrano FC. Lux pushing forward. Love the way he's been pushing forward in the second half so far.
Absolutely. Like, he's playing the
Throwing
pitch.
for Capo FC.
Look at the bow boy playing like he's part of the team too, huh? Quick restart with the players, trying to get things going onto
That's
their
good. Yeah,
home side.
I don't think they had ball boys earlier, so it's being handy so far this second half.
Here comes Capo FC trying to get the second goal of the night. Fakes across, touches it. The referee flag stays down. Scalzo in the middle! Heads it, and it goes just wide. Oh, Scalzo
bounds,
opportunity
goal kick
there,
for Albion
blown
SD.
away as we take a look at the replay.
And yeah, you could see that Buckingham felt like he felt comfortable with his decision to not
Knock
really,
him out?
Yeah.
Yeah, dangerous free kick, but luckily for Albion, Scalzo not able to get a great header into that one, and it's still 3-1.
And we're in stoppage
90
now.
minutes, yeah, stoppage time. Interesting to see how much minutes time the referee will add on. Here's Malongo still controlling. Ball still there. And Lux able to control it for Capistrano FC. Here comes Herrera. Touches it forward. Give and go.
Oh,
Great
neat
stuff.
though.
Great touch.
Oh.
Referee says play on. Still in possession of Capistrano FC. Here's Chang. Pushes the equator of the field. Keeps on pushing. Probably a little too forward. Still on the ball. Steps on it.
Oh, wow.
It's too much.
You were right. Like, Mendoza did that. That was just a very settled takeaway. He didn't
Yeah.
try and do too much with it. He just rolled it away and then passed it.
Great stuff from the youngster and great stuff from Albion as we see the ball taken away and recovered by Capistrano FC. Ball still pushing forward, crosses the equator of the field, give and go, and here comes the home team trying to get another one to still have an opportunity here tonight.
They need a little crowd rally again.
Yeah, something going. Ball on the far side, stepping it over, deflected and throwing
For Capo FC.
Capo FC, excuse me. Still there. Remember, folks, Morris from Albion got shown a red card about 10 minutes into this one, so Albion able to go ahead and still
Secure a win.
secure.
with-
Yeah, it seems
well,
like it so far.
with 10 on the pitch.
Able to go ahead
Contact foul
and
on the play. Free kick coming for Albion SD.
Wow. Lots of cards.
yeah, lots of yellow cards, and you know, from what it felt like in the first half, it was only a matter of time before we saw a red card be pulled out.
Yeah, but that one was an interesting one. That seemed like there were
Yeah.
other places where
I wanna
red cards
see-
could have been.
Hear exactly what was said or the reasoning why that red card, but 92 minutes into this one, and it's all Albion. Well, I wouldn't say all, right? Because it's been a back and forth match, but in terms of the scoreboard, 3-1.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, both teams are still putting all force.
Oh, look, and we see
Uh-oh. Another
Capo
injury.
FC player going with an Albion. I mean, going at his face as the ball's going. The referee still calling for the attention, but tensions are high on the pitch.
Yeah, they are. It's almost over, gentlemen. Let's
Yeah.
remain calm. Okay, don't.
Dead ball
Yeah.
restart.
Drop ball for Albion
And
SD.
here we go again. Scalzo pushing the pressure and cleared all the way through here, and it's going to be a throw in for
Throw-in coming for Capo
Capistrano
FC.
FC. And they're seeing their NISA Independent Cup hopes vanish here. Yeah, you know, it's been a great run for them. Like we said, amazing season for them so far. But here in this cup final, it's been all San Diego. Here comes Capistrano FC, possibly one of the last opportunities for them tonight. Ball lost, throw in, and a quick restart.
Throw in for Capo FC.
Oh, man.
Still loose. Control, stepping on it. Lux is going to get there first.
Wow.
Take a shot, gets taken down. The referee says all ball, play on.
Absolutely.
But calls it off just because he saw the player go down.
She's still calling it Albion ball, it looks
Yeah,
like.
still seems like it's an Albion ball, but
That was a clean play.
yeah, I mean, so far tonight we've seen the referee blow her whistle and call dead balls.
Stops you play for a play
There were
down the
possibly
field.
counter-attack opportunities for the teams.
Free kick coming
Absolutely.
for
And that was a clear opportunity
Albion
for
SD.
Albion to go ahead and just,
Make a move.
yeah, make a move and possibly add a fourth one. Here's San Diego trying to get away from their goal as much as possible. Long ball, lost, and
Out of bounds. Throw-in coming for Capo
throwing
FC.
for Capo FC. Lux all the way. Referee seems to have added those 4 minutes because we're in the 4-minute mark. Let's see if she adds any on with the injury, minor injury that we saw break not too long ago.
Yeah, absolutely. And even right at the beginning of the half, there was the Capo player that was down.
Here's Chong still going, touching it. Great give and go here for
Those
Capistrano
backward
FC.
no-look
They're
passes.
just,
That's nuts.
you know, regardless of tired legs or whatnot, but the technical abilities from this Capo team is present. And it could be a second goal here. Keep pushing forward. The ball loose, deflected and cleared away for a corner kick. Still not over
Corner
yet.
kick coming for Capo FC.
Corner kick for Capo FC.
These are dangerous.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone coming in. I mean, the goalkeeper's the only player.
And he's moving up.
And he's moving up too. I'm not sure why he's not even in the box as well.
Honestly, at this point.
Cross being put through here. Still loose, deflected.
There you go.
As the referee finally blows the whistle here. And the night ends, as
Now
does
this
this
will
NISA
conclude
Independent
tonight's
Cup
NISA
run
Nation matchup.
for Capistrano
Here at JCR High
FC.
School in the Lions
As
Den.
Albion able to come
Final
up with a
score.
3-1 victory right from
Three
J.
for
Sarah
Albion
High
FC,
School. Final score here,
over
3-1.
Capo FC.
Quick thoughts on this one, Mary Beth?
It was
Congratulations to both
literally
teams on a
everything that
hard-fought
one could
matchup.
wish for in a soccer match.
Let's
Yeah.
thank everybody for
Absolutely
coming out to tonight's game.
everything. Like we said, we saw like
Thank you all
different
for
skills
supporting
that
our food truck here.
come out from different teams, and it was just exciting. The two keepers having great